Welcome to the Wealth Secrets channel. Warren Buffett is indeed the world's most successful investor. Do you know that Buffett began with $100 and today has over 90 billion in assets? Have you ever thought of how did he get that way? Are you interested to know what Warren Buffett had done in the past 19 years to achieve this astonishing result? If you have saved $100 just like Warren Buffett began with $100 too, do you want your ultimate wealth outcome way beyond your imagination? If your answer is yes, then keep watching, because by the end of this video, you are going to know 7 powerful secrets to investing like Warren Buffett. Now it is up to you to incorporate these 7 powerful secrets into your investment strategy, which I'm about to show you. There are numerous components to Warren Buffett's investment approach, but his long-term investment philosophy is the unifying principle. In his strategy and investment selections, he avoids short-term swings as much as possible and concentrates on the future, which has made him one of the world's richest men. While there is no assurance that anyone will earn as much money as Warren Buffett, there are tactics that you may employ to emulate his investment style. If you can implement and master all these 7 powerful secrets, then you will be amazed at how much money you can make. Remember, begin modestly, and you may conquer the world. If you want to watch this kind of video, don't hesitate to hit the like button now. Turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we upload one. Most importantly, if you don't want to miss any information related to wealth, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you are all set, then let's get started. Here are 7 ways to invest like Warren Buffett and become a financial master yourself. Number 1, start early. Beginning early is one of the most crucial measures you can take to invest, just like Warren Buffett. You may ask a question: why does beginning early increase the likelihood of success? Initially, interest compounds. If you want an estimate of how much interest compounding could benefit a similar investing strategy, you can use an online calculator. You could be startled by the results of 20 or more years of interest piling on top of one another. Remember the proverb about living within your means. Consequently, it is more relevant than ever when discussing investment. Moreover, guess what? The longer you save and invest now, the greater the impact compound interest will have in the future. Here is the second one. Avoid trading off. Buffett stated in an interview that he does not engage in everyday trading. He stated that he had no idea what the stock market would do tomorrow or the following week, and he doesn't care. When asked how long it might take him to determine if he was mistaken about a position, he responded, "I never evaluate my equities daily." If you purchase an item because you believe the price will increase, but the price instead decreases, it is of little consequence. Imagine it's like standing in front of a train and stepping back to avoid being struck. Let your gains run and minimize your losses in long term. Diversifying investments across several businesses and asset classes can help you reduce your investment risk. Besides, Buffett has achieved exceptional success by focusing on value investment ideas. If you are interested to know more about value investment ideas, then you can read the best-selling book, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, which is an excellent method to learn more about these principles. Number 3, keep with your strategy. You must adhere to your strategy, but it is more crucial for Buffett. He has invested for almost 50 years and has witnessed the best and lowest points of all markets. This experience assisted him in refining his strategy. When you are a newbie at investing, you may not have Buffett's level of experience, but sticking to your approach can be the most effective way to learn from your mistakes and ultimately achieve success. Buffett knows what types of equities will work well with his portfolio because he has evaluated what works and what doesn't when looking at stocks over the long run several times. Following the saying, practice makes perfect, you will earn significant experience that will assist you in the future. Additionally, sticking to your method will save you money over time. You may ask, how can sticking to my investment strategy help me invest like Warren Buffett? Well, one strategy to invest like Warren Buffett is to adopt value investing tactics, which consist of locating stocks that are cheap based on their intrinsic value, a company's genuine worth. Investors to adhere to these rules tend to purchase stocks while they are inexpensive, rather than waiting for them to increase in value and then selling them at the top. Buffett was able to achieve extraordinary returns over several decades of investing by remaining disciplined, patient, and true to his strategy. Number 4, stay focused. Focus is one of the most important secrets to investing, like Buffett. Buffett is popularly reported as stating, in life, you only need to do a few things right so long as you don't do too many wrongs. This implies that you should keep your investment methods basic and diverse to reduce the likelihood of making mistakes. In short, when you invest, it is particularly vital not to place all of your eggs into one basket. Diversify your portfolio among many industries such as financials, utilities, and technology equities, rather than relying primarily on one or two investments. And here comes the number 5, diversify. Diversification is one of the most important things you can do while investing. Diversifying your portfolio entails not investing all of your capital in a single firm or industry. This is significant since it means that the performance of a single firm will not affect the entire portfolio. In addition, the more diverse an investment portfolio is, the less likely it is that all of its holdings will perform poorly at once. And even if one of these companies begins to perform better than predicted and earns more than anticipated, having so many assets will assist in balancing the amount of profits each investment generates. With diversification, no single investment becomes too hazardous. Warren Buffett may be concerned about the performance of Coca-Cola or American Express, but he is aware that his fortune is not dependent on these stocks alone. As you can see, here is the portfolio. It is so diversified. Warren Buffett has benefited from the diversification of his investments. He is not placing all of his eggs in a single basket. Instead, Warren Buffett has diversified them across businesses and stock kinds, including Coca-Cola and American Express. Buffett stated about diversification that one should not place all of one's eggs in one basket. Hopefully, after you watch this video, you may reconsider how to diversify your portfolio so that it can bring you a better result. And maybe we'll see you on Forbes soon. Number 6, do not seek high returns. It can be tempting for investors to pursue more returns, but doing so frequently leads to the riskiest purchases. This is how many individuals become entangled in bubbles such as the dot-com bubble of the 1990s. One of Buffett's strategies for avoiding risky investments is to avoid investing in companies that lose money. Additionally, Warren Buffett does not invest in fads or businesses he does not comprehend. He has a long-term outlook and invests for the long term, even if it means foregoing some short-term profits. When making financial selections, Warren Buffett always considers whether he would be comfortable if the stock dropped by 50% soon after purchase. Buffett promised the majority of his assets to charity upon his death to remain invested and preserve his riches over time. Nonetheless, he still owns certain items outright. For instance, Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway still retains $130 billion worth of Apple shares. Alphabet is the only other firm worth more than $100 billion, with shares valued at over $125 billion. Buffett's remaining holdings consist of a variety of stocks and bonds from industries across the United States and abroad. Remember, do not blindly follow trends if you wish to mimic Warren Buffett's success. Instead, do your homework and make reasonable investment decisions based on comprehensive research rather than relying on luck or other people's recommendations about what would make you wealthy quickly. Here is the final one. Number 7. Never try to time the market. Never attempt to time the market. This is a strategy that many investors employ, and it is one of the primary reasons why they frequently lose money and become trapped in the stock market for extended periods. Attempting to time the market is also difficult because, as recent years have demonstrated, markets are volatile and unpredictable. Instead of attempting to predict when a market will rise or fall, consider targeting a 10 to 12% annual return. With such a return on investment, you will be able to meet the majority of your expenses with the income you get from investing. And even if you must access your investing savings for some reason, you should still have sufficient funds for retirement. Remember, make wise choices before investing. You should know which stocks perform well in various economic conditions and how dividends operate. Rather than trying to time the market, Buffett advises investors to invest with a long-term horizon. Finally, Warren Buffett mentioned before, the best investment is to invest in yourself. If you want to be like the same as Warren Buffett begins with $100 and desire your ultimate wealth outcome way beyond your imagination, then don't miss out on this great opportunity to get your access now by clicking the link down below today to see a legend who has created 1,033 millionaires and even multi-millionaires and billionaires. The next one may be you. This marks the end of the video. Again, if you want to discover more about how to make money online, feel free to click the link down below now. Hope you get some golden nuggets here, and we'll see you in the next video.